The element of ice, a chilling power to have, and what better way to use it to fight against the forces of evil. Like Chronos, the mercenary turned good from EthanAnimatez, and Rain, the dragon tamer and last Ender Watcher from the Fracture series. I'm your guide of Setilio, and welcome to the Armored Arena. Dark Control is a powerful being, having access to many abilities and 2 powerful elements, which further increases his power. However, during his quest, he calls upon other beings for help. You may know one of his minions, Hela, but after she failed to get an element from Princess Arya, Dark Control goes to a faithful servant of his. His name is Chronos, and according to Dark Control, Chronos has completed every mission assigned to him. However, after finding out his next target was Nina, Chronos changed his ways to protect her rather than killing her. This led to Chronos having to fight both Hela and Dark Control, but was later overpowered by Dark Control. This led to his supposed death, protecting Nina as well as confessing to her. But that is not the end of the story. Chronos later returned, however with a scar created by Dark Control, and knowing the damage that was done to him, he knew he couldn't let it happen to his friends. Although Chronos was unable to defeat Dark Control, he was still able to protect his friends. Chronos has a couple of items in his arsenal. He wields a diamond-like sword, and if needed, he can teleport using ender pearls. But his main weapon is his trident. Chronos can throw the trident so fast it can pass by in the blink of an eye. Chronos can also go to an even stronger form. This form allows Chronos to use the ice abilities stored in the trident. His trident can create giant ice pillars, entrapping foes inside of them, and then impaling them with giant icicles. Chronos is a very powerful warrior. He has defeated a group of zombies and humans with great ease, but one of his greatest feats is surviving the villain's beams. Chronos had literally survived the beam that almost vaporized him, if it weren't for his teleportation. Now, although Chronos is powerful, he does have a weakness. For one, he doesn't have full control of his trident, as shown when one was accidentally killed by the trident. But even through the hard times, Chronos will always be there for his friends.
What you have done to me is irreversible, and now I cannot be more willing to make your demise the last thing I see of you.
The world of the Fracture series is a large one, with many factions, species, dimensions, and people. One of these people has been said to be the Dragon Tamer, the one to tame the unstoppable beast destroying the lands. Back then, a village by the name of Glacierford was being invaded by the undead, horde of zombies and skeletons. Among the people of Glacierford was Rain. Along with his girlfriend, Abigail, they escaped to a bridge over a ravine. However, the undead was too much for both of them, leading to their deaths. While Abigail was resurrected and crowned the Nether Princess, Rain was picked up by Sir Patrick and Daryl, where he has been resurrected and given the powers from a golden apple. Now a stronger fighter, he helped fight against another horde of zombies and later tames the almighty Ender Dragon, giving him the title Dragon Tamer. Now with his new title, Rain continues to fight alongside the people of Frostborn. However, his plans were later changed after encountering a changed Abigail. After surviving the fight against Abigail, the Nether Horde, and the Wither Curse, Rain discovered that he is the last Ender Watcher after the Nether Horde had taken over the End Dimension. Now fighting with his new group, Rain must stop the Nether Horde. With many fights he had fought in the past, Rain used a variety of weapons. During his fight in Frostborn, he wielded an ice sword that has the ability to manipulate ice. And after his cure in the Calvin village, he was given the Great Ender Sword. This sword was wielded by another Ender Watcher. Not only that, through his journey, he also gained some new forms. After being revived, he gained the powers of the Golden Apple, giving him the Red Eye. This allowed him to block many projectiles with his higher reflexes. After retrieving the Great Ender Sword, Rain also gained the Ender Eye. This eye further increased Rain's speed, strength, durability, and power. With these abilities, he fought many battles. He fought against hordes of zombies, Scorch and Glutton, the Nether Princess Abigail, and the swift assassins Jin. He survived getting stabbed by Abigail and even continued fighting. He fought zombies while dying to the Wither Curse, and also he fought against Jin who tried to stab him with the demon poison. Rain does have a weakness, however, but it is also a part of his strength as well. His emotions grant him slight power, but it can get the best of him if he isn't careful. But with his new friends like the Endstone Crusaders, Rain watches his emotions as he ventures off, continuing to fight for him and his friends.
Your call. But this time, I won't be held responsible for whatever happens to you, Dragon Tamer. You better get back here safe.
We will get back here safely. See you soon, sire.
Alright, the battle's about to begin. You better catch a seat before it starts. I'll be here at the end of the fight. Enjoy your stay in the Armored Arena. Welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed the fight. Now let's see why the victor won. This was a very close matchup. Both have wielded the power of ice and have shown large-scale feats. Both have such strong durability, so it was difficult to find a victor here. Even with Chronos' advantage to having a ranged weapon, Rain had survived being impaled, and with the high reflex, Rain can reflect the projectiles back. Chronos has survived the beam by all the villains, and Rain has survived being stabbed by Abigail and even continued fighting. However, there is one factor that declared our victor here. When Rain was impaled by Abigail, he did not have the Ender Eye. The Ender Eye further increases his speed, durability, and power, so with this in mind, Rain could survive more powerful attacks, and this can go as far as Chronos attacks, and survive long enough to get a killing blow. So with this increased strength, speed, and durability from the Ender Eye, Rain wins this fight in the Armored Arena.
It's about time you returned home, Dragon Tamer. The war's just begun.
Hello everyone, before we reveal the next fighters, I just want to give special thanks to 7DTP Studios and AwesomeDomi for helping me with this episode. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you next time in the Armored Arena.